This is Zach. Today I'm joined by,
Corey.
and sadly no Peggy, but this is the 6th installment of Season 1 of SMPCAST. Sadly, without Peggy. So, this season didn't go on as long as planned. Because Peggy doesn't have internet and he's kind of dead. So,
True.
this episode should be titled "The Show Must Go On," and I mean, we're going to go by exactly that. We want to continue doing this. But it's been how many months since the last episode? Do you have it pulled up?
It's been at least a month and a half, maybe 2 months.
A month? I thought we did those in July.
Episode 5. July the 15th.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's been before school started, dude.
Yeah. But what we're going to do, because I think that, not necessarily that one with solely me and Corey would be boring, it's just I feel like 3 is the magic number for something like this.
We'd run out of content.
I feel like 3 is the magic number for all this. So,
Yep.
we are having someone come in and not take Peggy's place, but they're going to also join. And we're going to kick off Season 2.
With that person.
Yes.
There won't be Peggy
Yeah.
for Season 2.
Yeah. When Peggy, well, we'll go ahead and say the person, like they make music. I think their YouTube channel is called Skeezy Vivo. If you really want to go check it out. All he's got on there though is his music videos and stuff. He doesn't have any of his old content, but his name's BJ. We think he'll be a really good. He was going to be a guest last season, and we never got around to it. So he's going to take Peggy's place for Season 2, and whenever Peggy gets internet comes back, if he wants to continue doing this, we'll just end that season, start Season 3 with Peggy.
Or it'll be all 4 of us.
Or until, like, I think Season 2, I think we'll do like 20 episodes or something maybe. If we get to 20 episodes without Peggy, we'll start Season 3.
Aim for at least 10.
At least
the very
10.
least.
Yeah. But we're going to try to be more consistent with it. What do you think uploads could be? Can you record after school? Like, do you have time to record then?
Record after school, maybe. Just depends on the day, but like
Maybe
we'll
like
come up with that whenever BJ gets his PlayStation. That's
which
when
should
we'll
be on
start
Monday.
talking about sketch.
The first
But for now,
episode
we'll
of
just-
Season 2 should be Monday or Tuesday morning. Hopefully. If you're able to do that, and if he's able to do that. We're going to try to get some better topics than
more
Fortnite.
guests.
More guests, because I don't think there wasn't a single guest.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so something I would really like to see, more consistent schedule, of course, like preferably Monday, Wednesday, and Friday if we could do that, but I would like to get 2 episodes
Maybe
a
on
week.
Saturday. Who knows?
I would like
Just
to get 2
depends on
episodes
the
a
bid.
week at the very least. Let's see, more guests, better topics. The games, maybe less games, and when we do them, maybe hopefully they'll be a little bit more polished and better planned.
Not stolen.
Yeah, from Rhett and Link. Hopefully we can get some more audience engagement, maybe more people, because we've only done this 5 times, but it's kind of difficult to come up with topics for every episode. Because like we want something good that we can talk about for like 45 minutes. That might be a change you see coming. We might not do 45 minutes if we see that we're putting a lot of fluff and filler in there. Because, I mean, we did 45 because the average commute to work for regular Americans is 45 minutes. So we feel that's a good number, but,
We'll see.
sometimes in order to get to that number, we ramble on about stuff we don't necessarily need to. But then in episodes like the music one, we really didn't have enough time.
And there was a lot of filler space in there due to Peggy's lack of knowledge and obsession with Panic at the Disco.
Yeah. So again, this person BJ that's doing this, he has actually watched every episode of SMPCAST, which surprised me, and I really didn't believe him at first, but then he started like saying stuff that happened, and he actually brought up Peggy being obsessed with Panic at the Disco. Like, and then he brought up about the episode that Peggy got interrupted.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I guess that just proves our point. BJ knows more about us than we do.
Yeah. There will be another music episode this season for sure.
Absolutely.
Because, like, I'm sure that Corey's tastes have changed as much as mine has, and you can get BJ's input.
And also something that me and Zach talked about. Zach mentioned this, I think, but BJ makes music, and maybe if he wants to do sometime, he could, I don't know, maybe give a little performance or so, or tease some music that he has coming out. I don't know, just give another platform for
something I would also like to do, which we may or may not do, which I haven't even brought this up to Corey until just now. Maybe do some kind of, like, not necessarily a news segment, but some kind of, like,
real life thing.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I think we talked about that before. Like, before we even started episode 1. And I think that was something we discussed.
We've had a bunch of, like, little ideas back when we used to do this a lot that wouldn't make a good full episode. Maybe every now and then have a multi-topic episode just so that we can, if we start running out of ideas. But hopefully we can have more.
Before we talked about, like, election coverage type of stuff, that's definitely something that would be
really fun.
It would be long. It would have to be streamed, but, like, it'd be fun. It would be something different.
But again, Peggy isn't out of this, and I don't want him to think that. It's just we haven't heard from him in a while because he doesn't have internet, and we really enjoy doing this. Or at least I do. And since last season, BJ has wanted to be a guest, and we never would do it because he didn't have a PlayStation, and that's how we record these, is just record a video clip. Funny enough, we get in a Fortnite match. A Fortnite lobby and record it, because that's the only way I know to do this. And I was worried if we did it and had him on the phone, the audio wouldn't be as good.
Yeah, because he would have to be like over Skype or something, and it wouldn't sound right. Like, it wouldn't be hard to understand.
And then another thing. Oh, sorry. Continue.
It'd be easier. No, you're fine.
Another thing that we talked about doing is kind of dropping the like, not the formality, but really calling ourselves by our gamer tags.
Yeah, trying to get more casual, you know.
Like we did that in the beginning of this one, but I think that we're just going to kind of drop the. I mean, if Corey wants to, he can keep doing it, but I'm just going to drop the 20-second doctor part.
Yeah. Because if we want to establish an audience with anyone who watches, like, it's not fair that you don't know who you're listening to. You know, that's important to know. And
it's not necessarily that. It's just dumb. Like, oh, hey guys, the 20-second doctor here.
But, like, you know, people need to know who they're listening to. They're not listening to the 20-second doctor and 4 cramps. You know.
That's another thing.
I think that just makes it more casual.
I think that around like episode 3, I believe it was the way we need to do these, because it was a little more relaxed, but it was still formal. You know. I don't think
episode 3 was a knockoff game.
Was it the knockoff game? What episode was it we talked about music? Was it the second one?
2.
Episode 2. Because it was like not as... Because, you know, the first episode was really monotone and formal, and we didn't have any fun with anything or laugh or say anything. We just kept it really monotone. I think in episode 2 we did that, but there was a little bit more flavor in it, and that's how we need to do it. Because I feel like some of the games and stuff kind of got a little... out of hand, because I think the last thing you want, you know, you wake up early in the morning and you're driving to work, which is when most people would watch a podcast or something. I think the last thing you would want is to hear a bunch of teenagers like laughing and screaming on your radio or whatever you listen to this on. Because, you know, if I wake up, the last thing I want to hear is someone screaming in my ear.
Especially over like Fortnite or whatever else we choose to do.
Yeah. So you'll probably see another music episode. You'll probably see an episode about Red Dead Redemption.
Definitely.
I don't know if you got any ideas, just drop it in the comments or comment on it on the Facebook page or private message one of us or anything like that.
Yeah, the Facebook page. We need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna be updating
reassure
it.
you all. We have a Facebook page.
Yes, I don't know that we push that enough. It's SMPCAST, all capitals. The cover.
Space Magic Productions is what it is.
Is it Space Magic Productions?
It's Space Magic Productions. That's SMPCAST.
Yeah, so if they search SMPCAST, it'll pull up to that. Definitely, if you don't care, go like that.
To keep up with us, that's your best bet.
Yeah, because I'll post updates on there. Like whenever we were filming an episode, I'll say, this episode should come out tonight. And the episodes are always posted on there. So, you don't have to go look at my YouTube channel and find it. You can just... Actually, if you follow the Facebook page, it'll tell you when we post stuff. Or, if you hit that bell icon on our YouTube channels, it'll do the same thing.
Exactly.
But yeah. I believe that sums up what we have to say. Do you have anything else?
I don't really have anything else to say, but as you said, if you have any ideas, just feel free. Like, we would love
we need ideas.
Feedback. We need ideas,
Yeah, feedback too. If you like the games, I'm thinking that we're gonna maybe not do as many games because I think 2 of our 5 episodes were games.
I think so.
I mean, they're somewhat enjoyable.
We
but
had no ideas.
That's what happens when we run ideas. Is we just steal written links.
You're not wrong. But I think we pretty well summarized everything we need to.
Yeah, so...
But we'll keep you informed on the Facebook page. You should go look.
Yeah, Season 2 should kick off Monday or Tuesday night. It depends on whenever we get the episode recorded and uploaded.
Yeah.
Unless something happens, BJ doesn't get his PlayStation by then.
We'll leave a link to BJ's YouTube account in the description of the video.
Lazy, but I guess I'll do it.
I mean...
Well, I think that's all we got to say. Please like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channels, subscribe to BJ's YouTube channel, which I guess we'll put it in the description.
As bad as you hate to, yeah.
As bad as I hate to actually have to put some for I mean, guys, these episodes aren't easy to film. We was talking about it earlier. Like, it takes about 4 to 5 hours or so to film one of these, because everything pretty much we say is planned out. Because we don't want to get on here and waste your time by stuttering around and not knowing what to say. We have a general outline of what we're going to say, and so ideas, coming up with an idea and coming up with our outline and what we're going to say, that takes 2 or so hours, like sometimes more. I think for the music one it took more.
Yeah, the music one definitely took a lot of planning, but it's episodes like that that are a lot of fun. Like I had more fun with that than I did with the game ones.
Yes, same. But I mean, and then it takes like an hour to film them because they're 45 minutes long, and like this one I had to redo my intro because I didn't like it.
Right now we're at 13 minutes 53 seconds on this one.
Yeah, we planned on this one being like 10 minutes and we were already over.
Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
No. No, this is just a quick update. But, it takes an hour to record these and then like an hour to edit and upload. Well, it takes about an hour to upload each one of them and about an hour to edit. So, I mean, that's a lot of time that we have to... That's a lot of time we have to invest into it. So just...
It's a lot of lost sleep.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do these early in the day. Because like all the other episodes were filmed, like we would start filming at 2 o'clock or something.
2 a.m. It was bad, but we enjoy it, and that's that's what matters.
We started the outro this like 2 minutes ago, but
that just added 3 more minutes onto the video length. It's all good.
So just I already said the YouTube stuff. Just like the Facebook page if you don't care. I think you
Stay
can
tuned.
follow it or something for updates.
You may make a Twitter. That's something I never thought about.
Yeah, that might actually do good.
We'll see.
Maybe an Instagram too.
We'll see.
Yeah. I guess that's all we got to say. Stay tuned. The show must go on.
That's right. Thank you all for watching.
And cut.